Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about a really important step prior to going straight into the request for proposal phase of getting a new website or launching a new web activation. A lot of consulting firms reach out to us and they ask us for a request for proposal. They spend maybe 30 minutes on the phone with us and they assume that that was enough time for us to properly diagnose their business goals, their marketing goals, their past pain points, and have a really good idea of what it is that we can suggest moving forward. And they expect us to put together a proposal that's going to meet their needs and help achieve their goals. The reality of it, more often than not, is that isn't the case. And that's definitely not enough time to properly vet out what is going to work for them with their web activation. And as a consultant, you probably know one of the biggest reasons for wanting to launch a new website is to attract and develop new clients. That means to generate new leads, to be able to keep people in your sales funnel, to be able to market through them throughout their entire buyer journey until they're willing and ready to make that decision. So in order to properly do that, we're recommending that, as a company, as a consulting firm, you take a little bit of time prior to just asking for a bunch of proposals, picking an agency out of a hat, and assuming that that's going to be a winning strategy. What we're recommending is on the front end, you consider doing a discovery. So this is usually a paid engagement depending which agency that you're working with. At ours, it is generally a paid engagement where we're doing a 4 to 8 week discovery process, sitting down with the stakeholders at a company and generally going through 5 very important topics. And those are first identifying their business goals, sitting down, being able to talk to them about where it is as a company that they want to grow to, where they want to take their consulting practice in the near future. From there, we want to understand what your unique, industry looks like. Consultants of all types, it doesn't matter if you're environmental, if you're focused on technology, software, manufacturing, any type of consultancy has a very tough job in standing out from the market or standing out from the competitors. So we want to help you understand and evaluate all of your competitors, what they're doing with their marketing today and what has made them successful or not. Another really important step in this discovery process is to be able to review and revisit some of the past marketing that you've done. We want to see what kind of content you put out there, if any. We want to see what kind of web activations you may have launched in the past years, what has worked for you, what hasn't, so we can benchmark from there. That fourth step as a part of this discovery process is to be able to do an SEO analysis. And the great thing about doing an SEO analysis before jumping in and assuming that we know what's going to be a winning solution for you is for us to kind of hear and see what people out in your market, some of your prospects or prospect clients may be looking for online as they come to that watering hole on Google to search for solutions that you may be able to provide. That type of data-backed research is going to be able to help us craft a marketing strategy that is based on evidence, that is based off of proven traffic, helping us create a marketing plan that's going to actually work for you. And then finally, it's a really cool part of the process where we want to become one of your customers essentially. We want to have that brand experience. What is it like when we reach out to your consulting firm for the first time? Whether it's an online submission, a phone call, whether we follow up and comment on one of your blogs, what does that process look like from that first touch point all the way till the end when we get sold on a particular service? What kind of marketing collateral do you deliver? Are we put in some kind of a marketing funnel? Being able to put ourselves in the seats of one of your prospects really helps us understand what it is you're doing today for marketing and what could improve on. So all 5 of these steps are really useful elements of a discovery process that we would recommend as a precursor to deciding on any one web activation or website plan. So what we recommend is that as you start to reach out to a number of different firms or agencies that may be able to help you out with your marketing needs, that you first take some time and you really try to assess with that agency what it is that they have to offer. This type of discovery process doesn't just help you learn about yourself, it helps you learn about them. Doing these meetings throughout this process with your stakeholders and the respective agency that you're looking at will really give you an idea if you're going to work well together, if you mesh well, see if there's any friction, and it's a great opportunity to build trust. And while this is a paid engagement, it's generally a smaller fraction of the cost of a larger web activation. So if it's a website that costs $15,000 to $20,000 in the end, the paid discovery may be 20 to 25% of that. And the great thing about it is after the discovery process is done, from it, you're gonna have a really good marketing plan. You're gonna have a really good idea of where to take your business next. So that gives you an opportunity to either continue to work with that agency. In this case, I'd say a large majority of the clients that we do a paid discovery with end up working with us, which is great. But in the event, for whatever reasons, maybe you guys want to hire someone internally to take that plan and to execute on it. Or maybe for some reason, it's not a good fit and you still like the plan and you want to take it out to another agency, you're still able to kind of hedge your investment and then make the decision of where you want to take that marketing plan from there. So if you want a more in-depth overview of what this discovery process looks like, we put together a killer ebook. We have it in the link below under the video. You could check it out, download it. It's a pretty quick read, but it's going to give you a really good idea of what should go in on the front side before trying to, decide or determine which particular agency or which particular marketing plan is going to work best for you. If you've enjoyed this video, click on the subscribe button below and stay tuned for more great tips on how your consulting firm can attract, develop, and convert more clients with online marketing.